So then after, because we did TransWorld too.
Yes.
After Midwest, we all went to TransWorld.
We found out that was cool. Now let's do big TransWorld.
Exactly. Did that for, I don't know, a few years.
Few years.
Yeah. And then at some point, I was getting to the point where I'm like, well, because I'm not an artist. I did audio and, that kind of stuff. So I was kind of moving on. You kind of started doing haunts in like all over, like New Orleans and Texas.
Yeah. Well, I started doing my booth by myself.
Yeah.
Is kind of what the next step or the next avenue of whatever happened. I took on doing a booth by myself that I could decorate it, make everything in there the way that I wanted to do it, my vision, instead of being kind of tied to, when I did Bob's, it was kind of like I only had this little section that I could only do. And I was like, well, fuck it. I just want to do it on my own so I can be me.
So it's Demski Creations by itself.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with that. It's just like, as an artist, you just want to do what you want to do. That's what makes you
unique.
Yeah. So once I did it, and I had my own look, I decorated it the way I wanted it, and I did all that. I think people took interest in like wondering what else I could do as far as the painting, creating. I mean, I was doing costumes and doing masks and Rachel would sew them and stuff like that. I just designed them and I was like, hey, make this, and matter of fact, make 20 of those, and if you're selling 25 or 30 of them, then you design something correct. You're doing something right. And I always did well at those shows and it's a risk, like, and anything you do, because you don't know if it's cool enough or it's too expensive, whatever the case. So once I did those shows, I was doing them on my own. I had certain haunts were interested in me going to their haunt and making stuff at their haunt or doing props or something at their haunt because they have stuff.
Right.
And I kind of sold myself, and I still do. I mean, you get more out of me if you hire me and put me there and they go, you got a bunch of stuff, I'll make it there and we do it this way. Or you buy this for this amount of money and this amount of money, but that's all you get.
Yeah.
So they were like, well, shit, let's bring him in. So I would started to travel, and that was probably 10, 11, I don't know, 8 years ago or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. And I would go down there and I would make stuff, and then I started going, well, if I can make all these cool props in this room and kind of decorate your room, let me paint your room and let me create this and let me paint that and let's add this. And it just kind of turned into that. That's, it's a vision. Instead of making 10 little cool props and you put them in a bedroom.
Right.
Let me paint the bedroom too, so it all cohesive, and do this. And make this come out of here. So it just kind of evolved into.
Yeah. Cause you would be gone. You weren't just gone in the fall. I remember you were gone like a lot of times, just like throughout the year. Doing stuff.
I got lucky enough. I would travel down south. I was doing stuff at Netherworld, and I was doing stuff for the mortuary in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing stuff for 13 Gate, which is in Baton Rouge. I did stuff for House of Torment, and
well, they're in Texas, ain't they?
That's in Texas.
Yeah.
We did I can't remember them all. There's a couple more in there. There's one
Yeah.
in San Antonio, and it's a good feeling because people are like what you do.
Sure.
They trust that you're going to go in, and they kind of say, hey man, just fucking do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Make what you want to make, and whatever. Just keep it within budget, or whatever. And it's kind of a good feeling too that the trust is there,
Yeah, and I think a lot of it, like people that I've talked to that have bought your stuff before, the cool thing about, because you're still going to TransWorld this year, you went last year.
Gonna be there.
Yeah, booth. What booth are you in?
Oh shit! Why would you ask me that?
I know our booth. What's up?
666. My God, it's. I'll post it here.
Yeah,
Sooner. I'll tell him.
It's in the quiet zone, which I thought was funny.
And it's right by the shitter.
Yeah,
it is by the men's shitter.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah, it really. You know, it really is, because so many people who don't know them there.
Yeah,
all these dudes that are taking a leak or whatever they're doing in there, they come out and they see the booth, and then someone literally comes by and goes, "We didn't know where you were, man, and Joe just took a piss over here and we saw your booth." I'm like, so it's kind of a good spot. So if you're taking a dump or you're puking or do whatever, come on by.
Hangover Blues, yeah.
I'm next to Dippin' Dots, which is a whole other thing we talked about.
I remember.
The motherfuckers coming in with Dippin' Dots in my booth. I'm like, really?
Yeah, get out, yeah.
Really? You know?
Well, the cool thing, like I was saying, though, is I think they know that it's not going to be the same shit every year. It's like, well, we're going to go to Demski's booth and we're going to find something like this.
Yep.
There's a piece you made for this year's booth, which is killer, which might not leave, which might stay here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but they know that it's like there's not going to be another one of these next year at the booth. That's what makes it unique and great from buying from you. Is it's like I'm pretty much getting one of a kind.
Yes.
You know, when I buy those really...
There's a few things I sort of replicate, but there's still always a little twist to it. You know, if I put a head in a jar, it could be the same head, but I did a little something different to it or whatever. Sure. But I think
the showstoppers...
Oh, yeah. No, this year is
went from...
Yes. We went from showstopper to next level.
To next level, exactly.
A new level.
So these are next level effects.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh,
the showstoppers of the old days were,
let's bring this bitch out. We kind of get a little...
It's gorgeous, man.
A little something. And it has lights. It gets crazy. There's lights on them. And this guy here, somewhere on here, there's a button on this.
Oh, is there a button on there? Oh, I see a light.
I don't want to hit eject there.
Oh, there it goes, yeah.
But there's more lights to it and everything. But
and that's cool because you could, if you don't want the lights, you can just turn them off. It still looks badass.
Yep, there you go. We'll just leave. We'll leave it. Here we go. Well, the thing when you were saying about I make stuff that's different every year. If you've been following me for over the years, which and you know what I'm talking about. Mm. Remember, I used to do all this steampunk stuff.
Sure,
of the gears, and the brass, and I used to dress up like a nurse. No, actually,
you still do.
Once or so. I used to dress up in the steampunk clothes. And everything was like
I remember.
That. And I feel like every year that I would do something, if it was something new, I always wanted something new. Because after doing those shows, I felt like if you weren't trailblazing, that you're going to end up just like some of the other people that are just really not wowing anything. It's the same shit, you know.
Same stuff.
Same costume, same mask, whatever it may be.
Yeah.